To all the Irish out there, the purebreds, the half-breds, the I'm only Irish for St. Patrick's Day breads, this one's for you. So what's your position at the Steam Whistle Brewing?
So I am a supervisor here in the retail events and promotions department. I manage the store. Actually, when all the tours come in, I run the tours as well. We bartend all the events that we have inside of our hall. We do about 280 events every single year. And I also do some off-site marketing. So I'll hop in one of our vintage vehicles and I'll grab some kegs and head off to food festivals, beer festivals, music festivals, golf courses, anywhere you can imagine.
So you're like the brand ambassador for Steam Whistle.
One of many, actually. Yeah, totally. I'm everyone's best friend. I show up with the free beer, you know?
For St. Patrick's Day, the Steam Whistle Brewery has brought back their Steam Whistle Boot Contest. How can I or they win?
Up until St. Patrick's Day, which is on the 17th, we're going to be doing a Leprechaun boot contest. If you go out to any bars and pick up one of our beautiful boots here, or even if you pick it up here at the brewery, what you can do is take a picture of yourself or a picture of your boot, hashtag Leprechaun boot, and submit it to Steam Whistle, and you have a chance to win a whole bunch of our swag, actually.
Cool. And how big is this boot?
So this boot here is 1 liter of pure beer.
I went on the weekend to the beer store and bought a case of Steam Whistle.
Excellent.
Because I had to try it out before I came here.
Okay.
So now that I know what it tastes like, can I see how it's made?
Absolutely, I'll show you. So welcome upstairs to our brew house here at Steam Whistle. This is where we brew all of our premium Pilsner. So no matter where you go in all of Canada, if you're out west in BC or if you're all the way out east in Halifax, it doesn't matter. If you have a Steam Whistle in your hands, keep in mind that every single drop of beer that we brew and have ever brewed has actually been done in the 3 tanks in this corner and nowhere else in the world. Just thought we'd talk a little bit about our green initiatives here at Steam Whistle. We are arguably Canada's greenest brewery. We stay as environmentally friendly and conscious as we can here, anywhere from the ingredients that we use in our beer, the way that we brew our beer, the way that the electricity flows through all of our brewery as well. We're powered by bullfrog power. In our terms of our bottle, though, we actually use the 1950s industry standard bottle, which actually includes 30% more glass in your average standard brown bottle, which means we can actually wash and reuse our bottle up to 45 times each. Those brown bottles out there can only be done 10 to 13 times. Also, if anyone does have a Steam Whistle bottle in their hands, you'll notice that it has a baked-on enamel label. So every time it goes through our bottle washer, we don't have to use the harsh chemicals in the glue, keep slapping paper on it every time, and therefore our wash cycle is going to stay clear of the chemicals as well. So the bottle can actually go through the wash in the high-intense heat all 45 times, and that label stays on through every single wash. Here in Ontario, actually, you're allowed to legally put 106 ingredients into a single beer. I know.
That's horrible.
I know. It's kind of disgusting and shameful when you think about it. I know, exactly.
Ew.
But here at Steam Whistle, the premium Pilsner that we brew contains only 4 GMO-free ingredients. That's it. All natural ingredients. We have our spring water coming from Caledon, Ontario, just north of Toronto. Then we have our malted barley coming all the way from Saskatchewan, the Great Prairies of Canada. We have our hops that are actually flown over all the way from Germany and from the Czech Republic. Then we use all natural yeast as well.
How did Steam Whistle Brewing come about?
So we got started with a brewery that was called Upper Canada Brewing. When they got bought out in the mid-90s by a bigger Canadian brewery, unfortunately they did have to let everyone go, but there were 3 guys working there, Cameron Heaps, Greg Taylor, and Greg Cromwell. They decided that they weren't done making beer here in Canada, so they were going to create their own brewery and decided to call it the 3 Fired Guys Brewing Company. Once they realized that that wasn't going to be the best name for the beer, what they wanted to do is to let everyone know that 5 o'clock was the end of the workday, and to let everyone know that it was time to go home. On top of their brewery, they wanted to have a steam whistle, which still goes off to this day, and hence why we are called Steam Whistle to this day.
So is there a coincidence that we are here talking about Steam Whistle beer, where steam locomotives used to be serviced?
Actually, yeah, it all kind of fell into place, actually, after a while. Once they found that there was a steam whistle on the top of the Roundhouse and that this is where all the locomotives were actually repaired back in the day, kind of all just fell into place, you know?
And 16 years later, how involved are the Three Fired guys?
They're here almost every single day throughout the week. They're upstairs. They have desks with everyone else as well. So it's not like these guys started the brewery and then left after a couple of days and we haven't seen them since. They'll come downstairs and they'll crack a beer with us after work out on the patio. They attend every single one of our parties. We take trips together all the time. We have parties together all the time here at the brewery. We're a big old family here at Steam Whistle.
And close and knit.
That's it, yeah.
So what happens in the lab?
So this, like you said, is our quality assurance lab. So we have lab technicians such as Trish and Annabelle here. Monday through Friday, they're constantly doing tests on every single batch of beer that we make, making sure that it's actually up to par and up to our standards to send out to the public as well. A very important place.
How much beer does the brewery produce daily?
So in one day on our bottling line, which is right behind us here, we're going to do anywhere between 100 to 110,000 bottles of Steam Whistle in about 8 hours, anywhere from 7:30 in the morning till about 4:30 in the afternoon.
What is the purpose of ringing the Steam Whistle bell?
So this one's used to schedule all the breaks for the production crew when they're working throughout the day. It's also used for the tours that come in here as well. We do tours every single day of the year. They go every half hour, actually, and one lucky person from every tour actually gets to come in and pull the whistle.
So I can ring it now?
You know what? I think you should.
Okay.
So this is our gallery here at Steam Whistle. As you can see, we have wonderful pieces of art on the wall. What we do is to stay involved with the community in Toronto is that on the first of every month, we'll hold an art gallery, as you can see. We'll have a local Toronto artist or group of artists come in, and we allow them to display their artwork and sell it for an entire month absolutely free of charge. We don't charge them a single thing. Only thing that we do ask, though, is at the end of that month, they're going to donate one of their pieces from their collection to add to our collection on the walls.
That's
so everything,
a really good deal.
Yeah, there you go. You know, it helps out and stuff and gives everyone a little something to look at when they're sipping on the beers down here.
What is the brewery doing for the 17th?
We're going to be running our tours all day. If you pay $20, you're going to get a full tour of the brewery, and you get to take home one of our 1-liter boots as well once it's done. And then we're going to have live music by the band Wacko Ninja. There's going to be food available from our kitchen, everything.
So everyone, get your boot and get your beer. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you letting us come down, taking a tour of the brewery, getting beer, learning about Steam Whistle. I couldn't thank you enough, so thank you very much. Happy St. Patrick's Day, and to the luck of the Irish.
St. Patty's Day to you. Thank you.
Happy St. Patrick's Day!